Well, hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this week's Thursday Flow. Today, I want to speak into something that every single one of us has experienced, not just once, but so many times setbacks. And I say that in the plural very intentionally because life isn't just one challenge, is it? It's layers, it's seasons, it's moments that interrupt us. And what I've come to see in my own life and in the lives of so many women I speak to is that it's not the setback itself that defines us, it's what we do next. You see, for a lot of people, when they experience a setback, they pause, obviously, which is natural, but then they sit in it and then they settle in it. And over time, they become cemented in it. It becomes part of their identity. This is just my life now. This is just how it is their attitude. And without even realizing it, they begin living a smaller, quieter, more limited version of who they were meant to be. And here's the truth I want to offer you today. A setback is not a life sentence, trust me. I've had several in the past, two major ones in the past few years. It's a moment, a disruption, a life interruption, and we've all had them. Sometimes it's in our health, sometimes in our relationships, sometimes in our finances, and sometimes it's something that happened so long ago we don't even realise it's still shaping how we show up today. Because when we were younger, we had momentum. Think about it. Children dream big. They get out there and they play their games and they step into the roles of what they're doing. They imagine freely. They don't limit themselves. They don't say, I want to struggle, or I hope life is hard. No. They dream expansively. They totally immerse themselves. There's energy, there's possibility, there's movement. And then, somewhere along the way, something happens. A moment, an experience, a heartbreak, a loss, a shock, growing up, society, the world, adulthood. And that momentum gets interrupted. And without the tools or the support or the awareness, we just don't experience the setback, we internalize it. So today, I want to gently invite you into a moment of reflection. Not to dwell, but to simply become aware. Where in your life did a setback occur that may have quietly shaped the way you see yourself today? Just notice. There's no judgment and there's absolutely no pressure to fix it right now. Just awareness. Because awareness is where your power begins. I know for me, life certainly hasn't unfolded without its own interruptions. Moments that could have easily defined me if I had allowed them to. And perhaps you can relate to that. Moments when it would have been easier to stay small, to stay stuck, to stay in the story of what happened. But something within you, and I know this is true because you're here, something within you says, there has to be more than this. And that voice, that is the beginning of your comeback. Not when everything is perfect, not when the pain disappears, but in that quiet, powerful decision to not stay where you are. Because a comeback certainly doesn't happen overnight. It happens in moments, in choices, in small shifts where you begin to rise, even if it's just a little, step by step. You begin to think differently, speak differently, and show up differently. And slowly, momentum returns. A new kind of momentum, one built on resilience, on awareness, on truth. So let me ask you something. Are you willing to not settle in your setback? Are you willing to gently loosen the grip it has had on your identity? Are you willing to believe that what happened to you does not have to define what is possible for you? Because I truly believe this. You are not here to live a discounted version of your life. You are here for something powerful, something meaningful, something expansive, something that may not look normal, but feels deeply aligned. And yes, life will bring challenges. You just seem to get, well, I do, just seem to get over one and there's another one to face. But those challenges can become the very foundation of your strength. Knowing that there's something to be learnt in it and something to grow from. Your story, your message, your impact. Because when you begin to shift, when you begin to rise, you don't just change your life, you give others permission to do the same. So today, let this be your gentle reminder. Your setback is not the end of your story. It's the place where your comeback begins. And step by step, choice by choice, you get to turn your pain into power. With heart, God bless, Margarita.